Yeah.
And I'm going to hold it until she realizes I'm not asking her to move. Just relax into it. Especially if she was some type of cart horse or race horse. This was such a big no-no.
Yeah.
That it's going to take a long time for her to realize that this is okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep telling her it's okay.
So is that something I should do with her before I ride?
Yeah.
Yes.
You want her pretty solid in this. This is going to help you so much once you get into that saddle. And all I'm doing is holding this rein here.
Yeah.
And I'm letting her find her release to bend into it.
Yeah.
So I'm not pulling anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just holding it here and she finds that release. And you want to kind of like rubber, find some different spots. Usually they'll like it back here. Or you can try her forehead. She seems to settle down a little more with petting her forehead. Girl. Good girl. Now I'm going to release it. Good. Lots of praise. Do it again. Take the rein back. Put it on a spot much better.
Oh, good girl.
Good girl. There you go. Not so bad, huh? If she's fighting, I'm still just keeping that rhythm to bring it back. Not going to ever jerk on her, pull hard on her. You just bring it around. If she wants to move a little bit, that's fine. I'm just going to keep everything the same. Rubber, let her know. She's fussing a little bit. I'm just going to hold it. Good girl. Very good. And on the other side. She wants to walk forward now. I'm going to back her off. Anytime with a pushy horse that wants to go, if she does anything like that, you want to back her up. Not harsh, but just let her know she's going back. When she really brings it around and gives me extra, I'm going to release.
Yeah.
Good girl. Smart. You know she's confident with this?
Yeah.
Is when you'll be able to just come over here, pull her around side to side, and not have to rub her or anything, and she'll just be okay with it.
It's the same, it's the same when I ride her, and if I do that, if the pull and release, she wants to move when you do that. She doesn't want to just stand there. So
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to teach it here on the ground first.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, I want you to come do it. Bring your hand around, lay it on that saddle. And you want to stay back here more, so because you're kind of cheating if you're up here. You're blocking her. We don't want any cheating. We want to have that good. And then release. When I'm doing it, I'm kind of standing here. I bring this hand, and I put it up here. A little tighter. You want to bring it all the way around. You want lots of bend. Good. If she's fussing, you just hold it there. Good, and release. Good. Go ahead and do it again. And hold it. You want her to just stay there relaxed. Good. Very good. Okay, now the other side. All the way up to that saddle seat. Good. Hold it there, though, because she is kind of fussing a little bit until she really gives you that extra. There you go.
Good girl.
Again. job. All right. I'm gonna clean it up. Okay.
Good. Somebody opening a ladder.
Oh, I have one client that every time we go over to her barn, there's like
Chaos.
playing with a volleyball next door, or a beach ball flying through the air, and she has like a spookier horse.
Oh, great.
It's like, wow, these things are
Yep, that's right. I was fortunate when I got Wyatt. We were over by T.W. Nickerson. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a sand pit with utter chaos going on. There was always like machinery driving by and trucks coming in and out. It was best environment ever.
Good girl.
She has the most gentlest eyes.
She's the best.
I know.
Oh, and a squeaky saddle.
I know.
Oh, the stirrups. They look good. A little long.
The right one's actually very long.
Oh, no kidding. Really? Oh, great.
We'll switch it when you get up. I want her to always drop that head a little bit. Yep. Harder time to the right there.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever she gets really a lot of anxiety, definitely slow things down.
Yep.
Gonna let her, like I feel her hold back, just really tense right
Yeah.
now. So I'm gonna stand here until she relaxes a little bit, and then I'm gonna work on bending her side to side. So here, she's wanting to go forward, so I'm having to pull back,
Yeah.
then letting her find that release to the side. I don't want her to walk off. I want her to realize she can bend around. So here I'm holding back. I'm going to release. She stops her feet, ask for that bend. Pretty soon here, she'll give it in. Very good. That was the easy side.
Yep. Are you holding with your outside rein?
I'm holding both here where she's trying to come forward.
Yep.
I'm going to hold both, and then once I feel her release, then I'm going to use more of this inside rein, let her bend, both here. No. Good girl. Good. Very good. No. when she tries to push on you too, you want to hold.
Okay.
You don't want to let her just throw that nose out. Lots of release. Never want to just hold. So when she's pushing on me, I'm holding.
Yeah.
As soon as that body stops and she relaxes, I release. Go forward, I'm holding. Holding till she softens, release. Holding. She softens, I release. Holding. Release. This exercise is a lot harder with a shank bit.
Yeah.
Just because it's not a direct pull.
Yeah.
So it's harder for her to understand what you want. So I would say for a little bit she'll need like a D-ring.
Okay.
I think that's what is that what you were using?
I'm pretty sure I had like a.
Why don't you go grab your bridle?
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe it was the loose ring. I know I've got a D-ring somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Might be a little big for her, but...
Or even a ring snaffle. It doesn't have to be a D-ring.
Okay.
Just some kind of just plain snaffle.
Okay.
Yeah, that will work.
Okay.
She wants to go.
Yeah.
Good. We cannot do enough of this.
Yeah.
Every horse is kind of different where you have to find where that spot is.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you the exact spot for bringing your hand around because it kind of changes. So what you want to do when you're trying to find the spot is you're just going to bring your hand around. If she's pulling on you, it comes up a little more, and then it comes down. If you just need a little more bend, it comes back a little more. But the big thing is when you're doing training a horse that's not broke and doesn't have a lot in her face and stuff, you can't stay right here.
Yeah.
You have to be able to move these hands around to a spot where she understands. Trying to want to go into that. I'm going to bring those hands back and then let her. The biggest thing I think with her is you need that release.
Yeah.
If you hold on her and fight with her, she's going to get more and more anxious. So when she goes to do something like speed up, you're going to want to hold just until you get those feet slowed down and then let her relax. So I'm holding right here. She wants to go faster. I'm releasing. I'm going to hold right here. Let her understand. And it's okay if she stops for a minute, but then I'm going to let her walk on. Hold for a minute. Release. I'm just staying in this little circle here. I don't want to give her too much space yet just because she's learning first in the circle.
Yeah.
I want to let her be successful here. I'm doing is I'm doing one hand back, then the other. Release. One hand back, then the other. Release.
So you're switching off between your inside and outside hands?
If she tries to go too fast, I'm going to pull both back, but just walking here where she wants to go. So to get her to relax and drop that head, I'm doing one rein then the other, release. One rein then the other. Sometimes I have to stay in there for two and then release. Let her drop that head down. Her head comes up, I'm going to do one rein then the other. Let her relax. And it's really important to stay relaxed in your seat. Don't let yourself fall up here and get tense. You want to stay up tall, just relax. And I've always, with all the racing horses and standardbreds and stuff, they always have their one way they're really bad because they only race the one direction. And depending on what she raced, I don't know which direction it was.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I've found it both ways. Sometimes they're better the way they race, and sometimes they're worse the way they race.
Where do they normally do those races? Like what states are they?
All over. Tennessee would definitely have them. Kentucky, and they do a lot here in Massachusetts.
Really?
Yeah. New York has a lot. New York and New Jersey are the most for like standardbred.
She was from Georgia. And I guess her first, well, the only other owner that I know about besides being in the field wanted her to be a kid's horse and couldn't deal with her.
Yeah.
So she gave them to people with the field. And they never did anything with her.
Yeah. I'm getting some more relaxed steps in here.
Yeah.
And then she has that burst like, oh no, I need to go.
Yeah.
She's starting to understand. Every time she gets too high with that head, it's really important to encourage her to come back down. The higher that head gets, more and more she's going to get tense and rush off. So, and it's not jerking, it's being very soft with those fingers, just working your fingers back and forth, let her relax and stretch it in. Now, do you see where my hand is here for this circle?
Yeah.
Down and back. This is what's going to keep that bend through her whole body, through this rib cage. So she can't just go rush off.
Yeah.
It's very good for stretching her out. Really relaxing after this, through her whole spine.
And do you just not do anything with your outside
Yeah,
then?
as long as she's staying here, like right now, I'm not really doing anything with my hands. Every once in a while, I'm squeezing my left fingers, but my outside hand is pretty much just staying here, reaching forward a little bit, so I'm not pulling on that rein. Same thing this way. Bring it back. There, she's sticking her nose out, so now I'm using one then the other, switching hands. And then let her relax back down. want her to stay in this whole bend area around. Stopping her, she's wanting to throw that nose out. I'm going to hold my fingers until she softens to me. And then that's just a pushy aspect.
Yeah.
Which goes, then she'll make the pushiness go into anxiety.
Yeah, exactly, because you do something about the pushiness, then she freaks out about it.
Yeah. So I'm going to hold here. Soften. I release. And that was holding both hands there. And then release. Let her relax. The pushiness is part of the anxiety, but we need to take the pushiness away to get rid of the anxiety.
Yeah.
So it's that fine line of making sure you're not riling her up, but you can't let her get away with all that, like throwing that nose, throwing that head. Just feeds into it so much. There, she's trying to take it away. I'm going to hold, release. As soon as she drops into that bridle. I know.
Then she also paws. When she gets mad, I don't know.
Really worked up.
Yeah, she'll paw.
So that's just making sure you keep everything relaxed so she never gets up to that point.
Yeah.
Those are just flies.
Yeah.
Everybody's stomping.
I know.
Here, I started off again. She wants to be rushy. I'm doing one and then the other. I'm not going to let her go into that trot. I'll hold her before she can get there. Much more anxiety here. I'm going to bring her around. Once we pushy and rush here, I'm going to soften her back up. If she starts chomping, like there she started chomping a little bit, I'm going to kind of change it up, do something else, like pull her into a different circle to get her mind off of whatever she's just getting anxious about. Lots of these small circles and changing directions are really good for her. Like, you keep everything slow. You don't just jerk her one way then the other. You want to keep everything really slow in between. I want you to work on some of this.
Okay. Definitely